John Hillert. He's the president of the Masonic Theatre Incorporated. Don't think I really need to introduce him. Most people know him already, but again, as others have mentioned, we do appreciate all the passion and the efforts that you and your board have put into this project.
Well, welcome. And I am so glad you're here for the reason that you're here today. There were times when we weren't sure we'd ever make it. When we looked at our sister theater in Lynchburg, who's been working on this for over 25 years, and we didn't know. But we're here, and we're so pleased and so proud of everything that's happened up to this point. They told me I have 2 minutes. Now, for those of you who know me, I felt important to go back to the original document and give you what's in there. It's only 22 pages, so we'll try and compress it. Now, I did want to highlight one section of that because it was part of our guiding principles, and as we're moving forward, the nice thing about it is even though it was put together over 6 years ago, we're pretty much true to form on what we suggested, what the group that did the initial evaluation of moving forward with the theater brought up. So I'd like just to say, the heading on it was Discover the Clifton Forge Community Center in the Masonic Theater. So this was never intended to be just a theater restoration. This was intended to be an area-wide center for activity. The center, while located in Clifton Forge, would be available and marketed to the Allegheny Highlands. The center advocates for the area and the residents of the area, providing entertainment, educational, business, and social programs. The center is an advocate for the area's economic and business development. The center will be operated as a business with appropriate financial accounting, planning with a goal of offsetting costs of operations. Cooperation with other entertainment providers is adhered to and expected. Competition will result in fewer successes and greater potential for failure. The center is a complementary business to other local businesses. Its goal is to provide opportunities for traffic to and through Clifton Forge and the Allegheny Highlands, especially the downtown area of Clifton Forge. Before creating a service, contact should be made with other local providers to determine whether that service is available and will meet the needs of the theater. Environmental impact will be a priority for the operation. Green concepts will be followed when feasible. Technology applications are included throughout the facility. Internet, video, teleconferencing, and current technologies will be incorporated. And support for education programs, either provided by others or initiated by the Performance Center, is a priority. Those were our guiding principles. Many of them have to be implemented yet, but as we plan the programming, as we plan what's going to be happening in the Masonic Theater, they will be a part of it. I want to thank the board especially. Meade has already gotten recognized, and he will be up here he can recognize himself again. But when I approached Meade, and I hope I'm not stealing your thunder because you told the story and I'll have to figure I can tell it once. I approached Meade in front of Sona Bank one day and said, I have an opportunity for you. Now, when I used to work, when people heard that from me, they ran. But I convinced Meade that this was an opportunity and that he could really expand his role in the community and his skills and abilities. He had no idea what I was talking about, but in terms of the tax credits, none of us did. But Meade was my selection, and not that I had all control of this, but I knew that Meade could move into the role he's in currently and lead us going forward. And that was the whole thing, is for me, if I can't do what needs to be done, or I feel like I can be really effective for about 4 years in the position, and after that somebody else needs to take over. We need new thoughts, new ideas, new concepts, and go forward. But there's one other member of the board that I have to recognize. No, I don't have to recognize, I want to recognize, and that's Gail. Gail is that glue that holds everything together. She markets the facility, she writes unbelievably well, and somehow manages to keep me in a relatively straight line as we're going forward. So without her, I can assure you this project and all of the operations of the amphitheater and things like that would not be as successful as they are. So with that, I probably used up my 2 or 3 minutes. I just want to thank everyone for coming. This is such an opportunity for this community, for the Allegheny Highlands. We are going to see things And I think I'll do a plug. I'm a shameless plugger. On Saturday, we're going to see an example of some of the things that we've never seen in Clifton Forge or the Allegheny Highlands. The Con of the Mountain will be here. You will see unbelievable things. We hope the rain holds off because it will make it much more exciting. But again, it's an example of how we want to function as an organization. It's a cooperative effort between the library, who's sponsoring it, the School of the Arts, who is hosting some of it, and the amphitheater, who is hosting some other parts of it. It's going to be an amazing day. But that's the kind of thing we want to bring to the Highlands, because if we can bring more things that people see us as a destination, once we get them here, they come back. So that's what we need to do. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here. And keep watching, because Gail will keep you informed on what's going on at the theater.